Okay, so today we are going to actually go over some essential functions for Microsoft Word. So the very first thing, learn the spell check, and then at the same time probably we can do the grammar check too. And sometimes that many of the science word is not in the dictionary, so you just have to make sure that your scientific word is written properly. Alright, so the document starts from here, so let's just start from right here. So what I do is go to review tab and then do this spell check and grammars right here, and EQ stands for the equations. I know that's good enough, so I'm just going to ignore all of those. Unimolecular, that is a correct word, so I'm just going to ignore all. Dissociation, that is definitely wrong, so I am going to change this one. Jmax is okay, so I'm going to ignore that. Bmax is okay, I'm just going to ignore that. Capture is definitely wrong, so I'm going to change that one. Collision capture model, so capture, right? Change. Yep, all of this EI, EJ, or energy, whatever it is, it's going to be good, so I am going to ignore all of those. And then I need a space after K. I'm going to ignore that one too, just because it looks better that way. And then blah, yeah, that's the end of the stuff, so I am going to ignore, and then you're good. So all the grammar check and the spelling check is already done. Now what I want to do is to insert all these footnote at the LGS collision capture model. So I am going to copy this and then look for this collision capture model. So you can go to form and then find, and then right there, right? No, not this one. Maybe this one. Yep, right here, right? So I am going to put the end note. Do you guys know the difference between the footnote and end note? Footnote actually puts the difference here. End note puts the difference at the end of the document. So I want to put the end note for this LGS collision capture model. So I am going to insert the references. So the reference and then insert endnote. But before I do, by the way, I want to actually change the features. I think you may actually have these things to be set as the Roman numeral numbers, but change that to the just the regular numbers right here, like this. I'm going to apply that, and then I am going to insert and then paste into this one. I am going to separate these things too, so let me just get that. And then if I really want another stuff here, wait a minute, one like there is I instead of 1, so really didn't change the numbers, so try that. just eliminate this one right here. I want this thing to be a number. Apply this. Making sure, yep, that's good. Insert. Comma, and then insert another end node. That one right there was Benjamin. Yeah, its order is a little bit different, but that's okay. Okay. Ah, there you go. And I don't want this comma to be in a regular style, so I want to make it to uppercase like so, which looks better. So I'm good with number 3, and then let's try to do this equation editors. So I am going to use this equation editor to create the one that looks like this. Okay, I think the one these two are coupled. So the number 5 is saying that I want to have the integral limit to be sort of like a sideways, not the top and bottom. So what I'm going to do is trying to put that things right here into new one. So let's just do that one. Now, how to actually input the equations? Go to Insert tab, and then go to Equations, and then my recommendation is always to use this Insert New Equations right here, and then just start typing what you see right here. So sigma of E is equal to pi over 2 mu to E mu, and then I have this integral. I shouldn't use this, I should use this one, right? And then that one right there is J max. So you can actually probably do these things. J with I'm gonna highlight this. Do you see that I'm highlighting it? And then underscore of max parenthesis open and close, and inside there is energy, and then oops, I want to see this one a little bit more clearly. So you can actually try to do these things. I want to put the extra padding space at the top, and then the at the bottom too, so that you can actually see this equation slightly better. Now you can see. That's what I meant. That means that I put extra empty space top and bottom, so it gets separated. Now, what's this? There is some Microsoft bug here that I can. Oh, there you go. Maybe that I probably need to change. The Microsoft isn't perfect, so typed in something. So I'm gonna insert these things. Sometimes you gotta be resourceful. Oh boy, this thing isn't working at all. Alright, so apparently that the sideways things isn't working very well. I'm gonna change this one to see if this thing actually works. Yeah, it worked. Maybe that I had to do this. These things. Now, take a look at this screen right here, right? This curly bracket should go inside right here, right? So the order of the operation is really important. And then inside of this, I have this summations mark. So I am going to put summations with the stuff at the bottom. So it look like this. And then that one goes to I. Yeah, so it's now I'm getting it. Ri. I can put R, and then I can put these things to be at the bottom. So it's I. And then I have this square bracket with e to the power of minor k with a bracket with new star. This is not v. Oh, by the way, you can actually do these things too. Star new where's new? Okay, if you don't see that one, then you can actually go to this Greek letters, and that one sure have these things. And then make sure that you get out of this superscript stuff, comma j, and then I have tau, right? Tau at the superscript tau. All right, so I got that. This thing's gonna be out. Wait a minute. Yep. Yeah, then you have a choice to actually put it right here. So I am going to do that one. So j with the parenthesis open close, j plus 1, j plus 1, and then h bar. if you go down again, that there is a letter-like symbol. Some of the physics, common physics stuff, like h bar, shows up here. So I am going to square this. Square and DJ. Okay, so I got that equations, and then tab, probably 9 bar right here. And then you can actually put these things right here to be centered, aligned to be like centered. Then you can actually put tab, maybe that's good enough. So I am going to eliminate this one by deleting it. Alright, so that looks great, right? So I got that. So we are done with that, done with this. Then leave a comment. So comment that these things. What am I supposed to do? I did not like the look of equations. Okay, so I need to do that one to equation 5, right? Where's equation 5? I don't see the equation 5, so I think it's probably what I meant to say was these things right here. So you can just definitely highlight here and then put the review, and then this is just for the comment for co-authors, or maybe the guy who for the people who are working with you, right? Oops, not this. Then you can actually comment it out. Then somebody else actually can see these things, and then they can actually delete the comment or do something about these things. Alright, so that's how to actually leave the comment for your co-workers. And the cross-reference, yep. So the cross-reference LGS increasing function up to, so increasing function of up to. So let's see, increasing function. You can actually use Control F to find that one, but I'm just gonna use this increasing function. It's just short enough that I can probably find it. If I can't, then I am going to use this guy right here, find increasing function up to, and then just maybe right here. Yep, right here. Then I want to actually put the cross reference right here. The cross reference can be found in where is the cross reference? Right here, cross reference. And then we were actually working with the end note, right? So go to the end note, and then maybe this one, put that one here, and then just close, and then you can just superscript this guy. So if something happens here, sometimes that you add the paragraph before this paragraph, and then that that actually moves the where is that LGS stuff? Where is LGS? Yeah, right here, right? So the one become the reference number 2, and 2 become reference number 3. Then in perfect world, if the Microsoft stuff is actually working properly, that stuff becomes number 3. For example, if I change, if this number changed to 5, right? For example, then that number should change to number 5. But most of the time over last couple of years or so, that Microsoft isn't doing these things very smart, in a smart way. You really need to double check this cross reference stuff. Okay, all right. But that's anyway. That's how the cross reference should work. So we're done with number 7. That makes a font uniform, Times New Roman, font size 12. I know that one because I can sort of see that font is changed from somewhere around here, right? So all of these things, see that right now we're using Calibri, Times New Roman, font size 12, and then that looks like uniform. And then what else do I need to do for the next case? Use the line spacing of 24. So I know that I did something here, but let me just try to do. All of these things, and then go to this paragraph, and then line spacing is exactly 24. Yeah, it's already 24, so it's good. That's how you do it. So basically no change was needed, but it's line spacing of exactly 24. 24 is probably if I decode these things correctly, this is a double spacing, double space, or the 1.5. I don't remember, but you need to check that things out. The paragraph change is followed by 6 points after each line, so I'm gonna do the same stuff again. Maybe already be done that way. Right after the spacing, just increase this to be 6 points. So each time that you change the paragraph, then that new paragraph starts like after the 6-point spacing. So that's that. So you see that there is an extra spacing here, right, compared to this one. So that's pretty much it for the Microsoft Word. So you guys have to do these things, and then move on to the PowerPoint stuff.